Welcome to session 5 of the Python 0 to Hero series. In this session, we are diving into one of the most important pillars of programming, data structures in Python. Data structures allow you to store, manage, and organize your data efficiently. Whether you are building a calculator, analyzing data, or developing a web application, you will be using lists, tuples, dictionaries, and sets all the time. By the end of this session, you will not only know how to use them, but also when, why, and how to choose the right one. So let's discuss about list. So what is list? As discussed in the earlier sessions, so list is an ordered mutable collection of items. Ordered mutable collection of items, and it can contain numbers, strings, other lists, or other mixed types. So to create a list, right? So let's create one list like fruits equal to something like apple, banana, and cherry. So these lists can be accessed by using indexing, right? So to access this elements, right? So we can use indexing. So this fruits of 0, it will give you the first element in the list, and fruits of 1 will give you the second element. Likewise, fruits of -1 will give you the last element in the list. And you can also extract a portion of list using uh, the start and stop position of index. For example, here we have apple, banana, and cherry, right? For example, if you want to extract only apple and banana, in that case, we can just do slicing. So the index position starts with 0 and n minus 1. So until that you will get the data, which means 2 minus 1, it is 1. So until first index position you'll get the data. So this is how slicing will work. Just imagine a list is like a shopping bag. You can add items, you can remove items, and you can access them using their position. So we also have multiple methods which supports list variables. Let's consider we have fruits. Fruits is a list variable. So within this fruits, we have multiple elements like apple, banana, and cherry. Let us say, for example, if you want to add an item to this cart, so which is fruits, right? So to add an item, right? So we can use the method called append, and followed by a fruit name. Imagine you are just adding a mango to your fruit cart in a grocery store. So now fruits will contain an additional element which is mango. Also loop through these fruits. So let us say if you want to print one by one fruit name, right? So you can still do it. For that we have to use for loop. So for item in fruits, or like what we can do is we can tell something like fruit, for fruit in fruits, print fruit. So this will print all the elements in your fruits list. So let's say if you want to insert an element in certain position, right? You can still do it. Let us say if you want to insert uh, uh, in another fruit, okay, at the index position of 2, okay, between banana and cherry, right? So in that case, you can use the function called insert. For insert, we have to supply two arguments, the index position and the name of the fruit. Done. So now if you see the new fruits list, right? So you can see papaya is inserted in second index position. Now let's discuss about tuple. We use tuple whenever the data is not changing. So tuple is again a data structure, so which cannot be changeable, and it is like a ordered collection of items. So the difference between list and tuple is list you can change it once you create it, but tuple you cannot change once after you create. So we mostly use tuple for uh, GPS coordinates, or else like whenever you retrieve the data from any database, right? So it will be a list of tuples. So if something is not changing, right? So at that time we use tuples. It is ideal for some fixed data. Example, if you have some constants, right? So at the time we use it. And also, let's say if you want to do some faster lookups, at the time we use it, right? So, so let's see how to create a tuple. So as I said, right, so tuple is can't changeable, so it is immutable, and once created, you cannot change it. So let's create a tuple. So my tuple equal to some 10 comma 20 comma 30, right? So whenever you're creating tuple, you need to use angular brackets. And let's give a try with some functions. So if you want to append, let's say if I want to append an element to this tuple, right? So see what it is doing. Tuple object has no attribute append. So it means this function itself is not there. So you can't actually append any new element to the existing tuple. So once created, you cannot change it. If you want to do insertion, it won't accept it. So in tuple, we have a concept of tuple unpacking and tuple packing. Okay, so tuple packing and tuple unpacking. So let us say you have an elements of x equal to 10 and y equal to 20 and z equal to 30. And if you want to make this as a tuple, right? So what I can do is I can just simply say something like my underscore tuple equal to x comma y comma z. So this will be created as like a tuple. So this is called tuple packing, tuple packing, tuple packing. And now let's see about tuple unpacking. You already have this my tuple, right? So if you want to do unpacking, right? So we can do something like a comma b comma c equal to my tuple. So now a will contain the first element which is present in tuple, b will contain second, c will contain third element in the tuple. So you can see that. So this is called tuple unpacking. Tuple unpacking. Cool. So now let's see how to create dictionaries. So dictionaries will store the data in key and value pairs. So it is like a unordered and mutable collection of elements. Unordered and mutable collection. So if you want to create any dictionary, okay, so we can just simply have a variable like student equal to, and within this flavor brackets, right? So I'll just provide the key and values, key and values. Okay, so you can also provide another key like grades, which contains a list. So student is a dictionary, right? So within this we have key and values. Now let's see how to access and modify the values within this dictionary. So student is a dictionary. Let us if you want to access only name in this student variable, in that case we'll just use this square brackets. Within that we'll just pass the name. So you'll get the name of this student. And if you want to change something, I'm like a value of the key, right? So you can still do it. It's a student. Let's say I want to change the age equal to 21, right? So you can change it. Now you can see the new student variable, so wherein the age is refreshed. So we have dictionary methods like dot keys, dot values, and dot items. Let us see what it shows. So student dot keys will give you only the keys present in that dictionary variable. So it is giving you only the keys present in that dictionary variable. Likewise, we have student dot values. This will give you only the values present in this student variable. And we also have items which will give you the dict items, which means it will completely give you the key and values. See how dictionary is creating. So it is like a list of tuple, list of tuple. You can call dictionary as like a list of tuple. So you can also loop through the dictionary. So we can use student.items and we can just loop through the dictionary. Let's see how we can do. So for key comma value in right student dot items. So this student dot items is giving you list of tuples, right? So we are doing tuple unpacking here, key comma value, and we can just print key and value. See, let's think of real world examples. Like let us say if we have a dictionary which contains contact list. The contact list can be like contact dictionary can be like it can have the name of the contact along with the phone number, right? So you can create a dictionary for that. Similarly, let's say if you want to manage user profiles in an application, right? So in that case, you can create a dictionary which contains username, email, user age, and etc. And we can access the user details, right? So by using key. Okay, so let's try to create one contact list. So let us say if you have a contacts list, okay, you can create that in a dictionary. You can just place it in a dictionary. So you can have the name of the contact, ls, some name, some name and some contact. Similarly, you can have another name. Yeah, so this is like this is how you can create a dictionary. And let us say if you have some user profile, right? So user profile. So this contains username, something like Python hero, and followed by comma, and email hero at the red example, and age 30 age. Okay, so now right, so if you want to access any key value, right, so you can easily access it, right? So let us say if you want to access a key which is not I'm like, you are not sure whether it is available in that dictionary variable or not. In that case, you can use dot get method. So let us say if I want to try to access phone number, right? So I don't have the phone number, right? So, but still I want to access it. So if it is not there, right? So it will won't give you any output. If it is there, it will give you output. So now, if you want to get uh, some other value, if that key is not found in that particular dictionary, right? In that case, we can pass some other value, some other default value, something like not available. So that if this key is not found in this dictionary, right? In that case, you will get not available. So now let's discuss about sets. So a set is like a unordered, mutable, and unique collection of elements. Collection of elements, and a set is, I mean, like we can create a set by using clever brackets. So this is like a set, and set will won't accept duplicates. Let us say if you are trying to create a set with a duplicate element, right? It won't accept the duplicates. It will be unique all the time. So we can add or remove the elements to the set. So by using mySet.add, you can add the elements. You can add the elements. And if you are adding a duplicate element, it will not consider. Likewise, you can also remove the elements from the set. So let's say if I want to remove 2, right? So I can execute it like this. Now 2 got removed from the set. So let us say if you have two type of sets. Okay, I have a set A, I mean this my set, and I will also create another set 1 comma, like I will create something like 4 comma 5 comma 6. So you can use union operation to get the unique elements from both the sets. Let's see that my set dot union other set. So it will give you the unique elements from both the sets. Let us say if you want to identify the common elements between both the sets, right? So in that case, you can use intersect. Intersection. Intersection. So this will give you the common element between both the sets. Okay, so in this session, we explored Python's most important data structures like list. List is basically for the ordered and flexible sequences, and tuples for fixed and immutable data, and dictionary for key value storage of structured information, and sets for a unique unordered collection. So understanding these data structures is crucial. They are the foundation for everything from simple scripts to advanced applications like data analysis, APIs, and machine learning. So practice is key. Experiment with these structures and you will feel more confident building real world Python programs. So that's all for this session. So we will meet in the next session. Thank you.